Welcome to BearTV, your one-stop news show for all news and events concerning the University of Pikeville. I'm Chase Ellis.
And I'm Olivia Kinney. On our schedule today, we will have sports with Jaleesa Jones, campus update by Rebecca Ratliff, and an update on our defending national champions women's bowling team.
But our first story comes from Trevor Setti. He joins us to talk about the new construction on Hambly Boulevard.
As our university continues its greatest expansion period in school history, BearTV continues to bring you coverage and information about all the changes in construction happening around Pikeville. Today we focus on the newest construction site on Hambly Boulevard across from Hardee's. Construction has begun at the Central Appalachian Scholar House. BearTV sat down with President-elect Dr. James Hurley to find out more.
This is the new initiative at the bottom of the hill, if you will, across from Hardee's, is the Central Appalachian Scholar House. It is a educational initiative with a housing component for single parents and their children. The Central Appalachian Scholar House is tailored from the Family Scholar House that is based out of Louisville, Kentucky. That was the first Scholar House built in Kentucky. They're now up to 3 Scholar House buildings, facilities, if you will, in Louisville. The eligibility is any male or female that's a single parent. Obviously, the number of children could vary. Our units, if you'll notice here, vary in size from 3 to 4 bedroom units all the way down to 2 bedroom units for single parents and a single child. Eligibility standards, any student that is seeking a baccalaureate degree, so you have to be a 4-year degree college-seeking student. Well, this initiative came out of a conversation that Governor Patton and I had with Dr. Jim Ramsey, the president at the University of Louisville, who is very involved in the community, serves on the Community Bank Trust Bank Board, so he's in the community quite often. And he was telling us about this neat initiative that he had with the Family Scholar House and this collaborative partnership between education and housing and really trying to break the cycles of poverty, and we knew that that immediately appealed to us. And I took great interest in this program. And Governor Patton, myself, his wife Judy, and my wife Tina personally toured those facilities well over, I guess, 2 years ago. And we made a commitment to bring a scholar house. And I'm fortunate that I serve as the chairman of the Central Appalachian Scholar House Board. And so we have been very diligent about attracting this type of entity to Pikeville, Kentucky, and certainly being part of the University of Pikeville family.
Thank you, Trevor. BearTV will continue to bring us updates on this and all construction for UPike. The Central Appalachian Scholar House is tentatively planned to be ready later this year in time for the fall semester.
As the semester begins to wind down, many events and deadlines are coming up. Rebecca Ratliff will join us now to give us a UPike campus update.
Welcome back, UPike. Spring break is over and it's time to get back to work. Remember, there are some awesome events happening all the time, so check your school email for updates. As always, Mondays provide students with a chance to experience yoga with classes meeting from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. in Booth Auditorium. Bug will meet every Monday and Thursday at 8:30 p.m. in chapel. Roman Catholic Mass meets weekly on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. in chapel. Need a ride to Walmart? Vans leave from Condon parking lot at 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. every Wednesday. No need to make a reservation, just show up. Come to the Student Lounge on Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m. for What's Up Wednesdays, an informal meet and greet where you can talk about what's important to you and get a little taste of home with home-cooked comfort foods. FCA meets weekly on Thursdays at 11 a.m. in chapel, so come out and meet your fellow athletes. The Baptist Campus Ministry, or the BCM, meets weekly on Thursdays at 11 a.m. in Walter's Room. BCM focuses on missions, evangelism, leadership development, discipleship, worship, and fellowship. The Academic Assistance Center? Never heard of it? If you're looking for some help in your classes or have a question about your paper, the Academic Assistance Center is located in the basement of the library and available to students until 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday. The schedule for assistance with math, sciences, writing, and social sciences is posted on the door of Alair 16. But you don't need to make an appointment. Stop by and see Libby Shockey in Alair Room 13 if you have any questions. Sigma Tau Delta is partnering with Better World Books to sponsor a campus-wide book drive. Donated books will be sold online by BWB, with a portion of the proceeds supporting the Books for Africa charity project. For every book sold, one book is donated to a community in Africa. Books that cannot be resold will be donated. Books unable to be sold or donated will be recycled by BWB. We are looking for all types of books. Textbooks, novels, and books of poetry are all acceptable as long as they are in good condition. Collection bins are in the following locations on campus. The bins will remain on campus throughout the spring semester. Please consider donating your used books to Sigma Tau Delta and the Better World Books book drive. No matter if you are graduating or just looking for something to do during school and this summer, here are some listings that might be perfect for you. As always, if you are looking for or interested in any of these positions, please contact Britta Gibson at the college at 218-5226 or stop by Student Services to fill out a job seeker form. And that's what's going on at UPike.
You can check the school website or your campus email for updates. We will switch things up now and take a look at the community as Joey Adkins joins BearTV to give us a history of and the future plans for Jenny Wiley Theater.
I'm Joey Adkins, and we're here at the new Jenny Wiley Indoor Theater.
Well, Jenny Wiley Theater has been around for 49 years. This is our 49th season, as a matter of fact. And it started as a group of people from Paintsville, Kentucky saying, we want to put on a show. And so that's what they did, is they put on a show. And then they had just built the amphitheater in Prestonsburg. And so they asked them, would you like to come and do that show here? So the next year, they came and did the show there, and that's how they started. So it was not a professional company. It was a group of community players. They loved it, and as they grew, it became a professional company. We had been looking into building an indoor facility because we do so much more stuff than just the summer, and had been asked to come up here and do something at the little outdoor space at the Expo Center. And I was like, no, we're really looking for an indoor space. This gives a place where we can now have rehearsal space. We can have a place to do our educational programs, a place to do small shows, a place to do larger shows, and a kind of multi-purpose facility. We can now store all of our costumes in a very safe, dry place and props. And so it's provided a whole lot more stuff for us that's going to enhance what we do in Prestonsburg at the amphitheater and also enhance what we do here in Pikeville. We're always open to volunteers, number one, can get involved with the theater. That way, it's always good to go online because we have a place online where volunteers can participate. But not just volunteers, we're also looking for actors. We're looking for people who want to work in our box office, who want to work in concessions, who want to get involved with our educational programs. And again, we do that because a lot of people here in this area don't get an opportunity to work just specifically in the arts. And if they want to be on stage, then they have to go through the same process everyone else goes through. They audition. And so as I've said before, talent is from all over. And if it's here, it's even better. Hey, we've got people right here at home we can use. It won't be long until you actually see the work begin on the actual new theater space. The first thing we'll do will be like a big celebration show and probably bring some people back in to do it. We're already picking our season for 2014, so we have to be ready for that and already be looking at casting for that. So,
For BearTV News, this has been Joey Adkins from the new Jenny Wiley Indoor Theater.
The new Jenny Wiley Theater in downtown Pikeville is tentatively scheduled to open December of 2013. Until then, they will hold shows in their current location.
As the seniors get ready to move on after graduation, one of our seniors, Jaleesa Jones, stays busy chasing sports stories around campus. She joins us with UPike Sports on BearTV.
Although their season did not end as expected, we want to congratulate the UPike's men's basketball team for receiving a spot in the NAIA National Tournament in Kansas City, Missouri. We would like to salute the team for finishing the season strong with a record of 26-7 and tying for the 5th most wins in a single season since 1955-56. With the resignation of Coach Bill Watson, the Lady Bears now welcome Coach Joanna McNamee to the family. This West Virginia native has high hopes for the women's program, and we are more than confident that she will help make our women's program the next big thing.
Coach Joanna McNamee's resume was better than any resume that they have seen. They brought her in and they hired her.
Our athletic teams across the board are doing so well. I know Mr. Hurley and Governor Pat and I are so proud of you. We're really making moves toward the top of the Governor's Cup in the conference, and part of that obviously is women's basketball.
We had over 160 applicants for this position, and it ranged from international applicants all the way up to current Division I head basketball coaches applying for this position. So this is something we didn't take lightly, and we're very excited about.
Well, I think when you're a successful athlete and losing is never something you ever have done or want to get used to, you just coach that way, and you expect to win and you don't accept anything less than that, and that's kind of the way I've always been as a player and now as a coach. My expectations is to recruit good quality student athletes and hopefully ones that can help us win a championship. Now, that might not be next year per se, but in the next couple years, those are my expectations. I think it's all important. Here we keep a pretty big roster, so I think having some junior college players, even some Division I transfers, along with high school seniors, it all makes the mold. It all fits the bill for, I think, what I'm looking for.
The excitement for the women's basketball program is through the roof. Everyone is amazed and everyone is wondering, what will she do next? For BearTV, I'm Trevor Setti.
UPike is home to a very successful women's bowling team, winning national titles in 2004, 2008, and 2012. The women's bowling team has been heating up this year, and here's Astrid Valiente with more on this year's bowling season.
Basically, our weekend in Indianapolis, last weekend with the NAI, was very good. In the qualifying round, we were seeded 5th, and when we went into match play, I think we bowled Indiana Tech, and we had a great day on Saturday. We were very efficient. Our strike percentage was really, really good. And I think we won 3-0, 3-1 with them, and then we played St. Ambrose, a team that's ranked in the top 10 in AIA, and we were also able to beat them to get into the Sunday round. And I was really pleased with all of our team during the qualifying and during the first couple of rounds of match play. I just thought we played really, really well. We were really focused, very relaxed, and we just threw really good shots the whole day. Well, when we got into the Sunday round, I thought early on, we still threw the ball really well. In practice, what we have to do to make ourselves better is just to make sure that our confidence level stays up and that we know that we can participate with any team in the country. Well, we are going to Lincoln, and we are 16 teams left in the country, and if we make the last group there, we'll be really, really happy, and be a great reward for the girls for the season that they've had.
Thank you, Astrid and Jaleesa. The women's bowling team is chasing their 4th national championship since 2004. And BearTV wishes Coach Ron Dameron and the women's bowling team the best of luck as they make their run for greatness.
It's that time of the show again that Jake Cyrus is here with what is quickly becoming infamous on campus, his section, Jake on the Bridge. With Hillbilly Days quickly approaching, Jake is here to find out the plans and activities of your fellow students.
Michael, are you excited for Hillbilly Days?
Yeah, I am. I'm just trying to figure out how to get here.
What does that mean?
My first experience. I'm excited. Can't wait to see what it has in store.
What are your expectations this year?
Big, wild, awesome parties all day long. Pretty much the Mardi Gras of Pikeville.
It's a good time to come out, enjoy yourself, and let the hillbilly in you come out. I even do that.
I do too.
It's great, isn't it?
So you're going to Hillbilly Days?
Yeah. Duh, fat Amy's gotta eat.
It's gonna be a great time. It's gonna be a lot of hillbillies walking around, a lot of hill jacks, a lot of rednecks, but
and hill jills.
And it's gonna be a great time. Can't wait. A lot of good food. Mess up my stomach by 7 o'clock.
I'll be spending my Hillbilly Days probably in my room.
Great food. Some more rides, because last year the rides were kind of wackish, and then some of them was breaking down, so more food and rides.
You said the rides were breaking it down. You're a dancer. Don't you like it when stuff breaks down?
No, but not a ride, because I don't want nobody to get hurt. I don't want to get hurt.
What is 6 plus 5 times 7 times 3 divided by 12 minus 6?
This is Hillbilly Days round 3 for me, so basically just have a good time. This actually will probably be my last Hillbilly Days, so I'm just gonna hang out with the guys and do what you do on Hillbilly Days, which we all know what that is.
I expect great food, great fun, great, hopefully, weather.
Play a lot of cards in your room and be antisocial. That's, for the most part, that's what I've been doing for the past 2 years, so I'm trying to keep that up.
That's what I've been doing for the past 22 years.
Say that one more time.
I'm also looking forward to seeing Sunday Best in Booth Auditorium Friday night.
I gotta see it, you know, because I'm talking talent here.
You gonna go watch Sunday Best?
Probably not.
All right. 4 plus 2 times 7 divided by 6 minus 5.
$43.
That is correct. You get a big hug.
Once again, I can only say that you are a genius, Jake Cyrus. Hillbilly Days is going to be here April 18th through the 20th. Classes will be canceled during this time, so get out to town and let your inner hillbilly out.
Hillbilly Days is always one of the biggest attractions here in Pikeville, and we encourage all students to join the festivities. Now, our show is coming to an end. We want to thank you for joining us here at BearTV.
For Rebecca Ratliff, Jaleesa Jones, and all our crew here at BearTV, I'm Chase Ellis.
And I'm Olivia Kinney.